Welcome to the Ask Jordan podcast, answering your questions about selling on Amazon. Now, he's a best-selling author, but he kicked his first-grade teacher in the shins last year. From Long Island, New York, here's your host, Jordan Malik.
Hey, I heard you missed me. I'm back. This is Jordan Malik. You're listening to the Ask Jordan podcast. This is our 21st podcast. Thank you so much for listening. I'm very happy getting the feedback and that a lot of you are tuning in. You're enjoying it. You like the format. Thank you so much. And this podcast is because of you. If there's any success with this, it's because of the calls that you make and because of your listenership. So we have a change for this and all upcoming podcasts. You're normally used to hearing me spell out URLs, which I guess is getting annoying to some of you. So if I had a URL that said, jordanmalik.com/yard sale, I would be saying J as in Joker, O as in ostrich, R, etc. And that was becoming annoying, and I understand that. So from now on, any URLs that I mentioned during the podcast, just go to askjordan.net and you'll be able to find that URL right next to the podcast episode. So, on April 21st, I might have been talking about pricing, and I would have links to the websites that I mentioned in the podcast right there at askjordan.net next to the respective episode. So thank you for your feedback on that. You can get 7 of my best-selling ebooks if your question is answered on this podcast. So at the end of this podcast, in just a few minutes, I will tell you exactly how to do that. Every episode, we answer one question from you, the Amazon seller. If you've missed any of our other podcasts, go to askjordan.net, where you'll be able to instantly listen or download them or find them on iTunes. Our question today is from Charles. Go ahead, Charles.
Hi, Jordan. This is Charles Taylor from New Jersey. My question for you is, how do you research the price you should post an item for if it's currently listed as currently unavailable, or if it's not on Amazon at all? How do you know what price to put your item up at? Thank you.
Okay, Charles, that's a great question. So there's a few things you can do. First, are you sure that the item's not in the Amazon catalog already? If you're just doing a regular search for a product on Amazon.com and Amazon is out of stock, they don't have that. They're not going to show you, many times they're not going to show you the actual search results if there's zero inventory, because whether it's merchant fulfilled or FBA, Amazon fulfilled, they don't want the buyer to have the experience of finding a product and say, oh, I found it, and they click on it and there's no inventory. So Amazon will deliberately suppress the listings. Now, for you to be able to see if that's available in the Amazon catalog, there's a couple things you can do. You can find it as when you search for, as you are logged into your Amazon seller interface and you click add a product, and it'll have you search for the product that way. You can also do what I do and go to camel, it's the word camel 3 times.com, and search for the product that way. And it'll show you the price history of the item as it existed in the Amazon catalog. It doesn't always work. Some items are not in the camel tracker. Camel is not owned by Amazon, but they track a lot of their items pricing that's on Amazon. Barring that, if those things don't work for you and you're just trying to decide what to price it at, I sometimes use eBay as a reference. So I'll go to ebay.com and I'll type in the name of the product. And then after it does the search, I'll make sure I'm looking at the completed listings. There's a little toggle on the left-hand side when you look at eBay search results. And so you can select the completed listings, and that will show you the items that ended. And the items that actually sold will have a green price. The items that didn't sell will have a red price. So the first thing I do is make sure, look at, is this item even selling on eBay? If it is, how well is it selling? If it's all red, if there's 20 results that come back in eBay's completed listing and all the prices are red, it means it never sold. That'll give you an indication either the product's a dud that nobody wants, or maybe it's priced on eBay too high. If the product has sold on eBay, let's say there's 10 results and 2 or 3 of them are green, the prices are green in the completed listings, that indicates what the item sold for. And usually you can get a markedly higher price. Usually you can get a markedly higher price on it for a product on Amazon versus a product on eBay. So I've purchased products on eBay for $15 and sold them on Amazon for $45, right? That's covered in my book that I wrote called Blesha, Buy Low on eBay, Sell High on Amazon, blesha.com. So you can find try to guesstimate what your pricing should be based on the completed eBay results. And barring that, say if that doesn't work, you really generally want to price something about 3 times or more what you paid for it in most cases. Particularly if the item is, say, more than $5, $6, you want to be able to get 3 times the price. You want to be able to price it at 3 times that amount. So you get the money back for what you paid for the item. You get roughly $6 to pay to Amazon. In this example, if the item was $18, you get $6 to pay to Amazon. Amazon's commission fees are automatically deducted, and you keep the remaining $6 profit, yielding you 100% ROI. So I hope that answers your question. You should always, don't be afraid if you're going in blind and you're listing a product for the first time and you have no idea what it should be priced. Go much higher than 3 times the amount. If you paid $10, try it at $50. But generally, if you cannot get any sort of information at all on a product and how it should be priced, I would be doing that research before you actually buy it. I'm not sure if you bought it or if you didn't, but that's good research to carry out before you actually buy the item. There's plenty of products out there that are not yet in the Amazon catalog, but who knows if they're in actual demand by a consumer? Because even if you have an item that's not in the Amazon catalog and you know what to price it at, or if you have a gut feel what to price it at, if there's no Amazon history on it and no eBay history on it, you're going in completely blind, and that's a gamble. So Charles, thank you so much for sending that in. And Charles gets 7 of my best-selling ebooks about selling on Amazon and eBay, worth well over $75 total. Charles, please contact me at askjordan.net and click on the little envelope icon in the upper right-hand corner, right underneath where it says contact me, and send me an email so I know where to send those books to. If you, the listener, have a question about selling on Amazon that you'd like answered, go to askjordan.net or call 516-619 online. That's 516-619-6654. If I pick your question to answer, you'll get 7 of my best-selling ebooks. Their total price for everyone else is over $75, and you get to hear your voice on my podcast. While you're there, please subscribe to my free newsletter for Amazon and eBay sellers. I give away a ton of ideas, strategies, examples of what to sell, etc. So just go to askjordan.net, scroll down on the right-hand side, you'll see the little sign-up form with my picture there. Hey, thanks so much for listening to the Ask Jordan podcast. We'll see you again on our next episode.